Hello, everyone. Welcome to Astrology Chunks. Today, we are discussing the Vedic Astrology Houses Explained. Anyone can learn astrology. Astrology is not complicated and it's not limited to a few people. What makes it powerful is understanding the basics. And one of the most important basics is understanding the houses. This is actually the hidden knowledge of astrology that most people overlook. Why should you know this? Because the entire Vedic astrology revolves around these houses. Once you understand which house represents which area of your life, you will be able to read your birth chart much more clearly. You will know which house answers which question in your life, whether it's about career, relationships, money, health, or spirituality. That's why understanding houses is very important. So let's get started. When you generate your birth chart using any Vedic astrology software, you will see a big box divided into 12 smaller boxes. This is the Vedic birth chart. Each box represents one house. There are only 12 houses in astrology, and each one represents a different area of life. Now, let's explore which areas of life are represented by each house, starting with the first house. Are you going to be ugly or beautiful? The first house has the answer. The first house represents you as a person. It shows your overall life, personality, physical body, and health. It is one of the most important houses because it represents you entirely. Moving to the second house, will you get rich or die poor? Your second house will tell. The second house represents wealth, family background, and things you cannot change, like the family you are born into. It also represents your face, eyes, valuables like gems, jewelry, etc., your bank balance, and food habits. Third house. Are you an introvert or extrovert? Check your third house to know. The third house is the house of movement as well. It represents short travels, communication, paperwork, contracts, and documentation. It also shows siblings, neighbors, immediate surroundings, and your daily environment. Your general skills, all types of communication skills, social media activity, and your cognitive ability are also seen from this house. Fourth house. Will you live in a mansion with a Tesla or are you going to be homeless? Your fourth house reveals it. The fourth house represents home, residence, property, land, vehicles, and overall comfort in life. It represents the mother and motherly figures, emotional security, and the people you live with. It shows your inner peace and domestic life. It also shows your family roots and ancestral lineage. Fifth house. Will you hit the jackpot, win big in stocks, or become famous? Check your fifth house. The fifth house represents creativity, intelligence, education, and your romantic life. It shows speculative activities like stock trading, lottery wins, and short term investments. It represents children and progeny related matters, including pregnancy and childbirth. The fifth house also reflects recognition, achievements, and how people know you as a person. Your hobbies and entertainment related activities are also be seen from the fifth house. Sixth house. Will your life be smooth sailing at work or full of daily struggles? Sixth house knows. The sixth house represents your work, job roles, and daily responsibilities. It is also the house of difficulties, including disease, debt, enemies, and conflicts. Your routine, habits, workplace stress, legal disputes, separations, and divorces are also seen from this house. Seventh house. Will your spouse be your soulmate or your headache? Your seventh house reveals it. The seventh house represents marriage, spouse, and one to one relationships. It also represents business partnerships, contracts, and agreements. It shows how others perceive you and how you interact with people on a personal level. Eighth house. How long are you going to live? The eighth house has the answer. The eighth house represents sudden changes, transformations, and uncontrollable events. It shows longevity, death related matters, inheritance, insurance claims, and unearned gains. It also represents in laws, accidents, misfortune, underground resources, and anything hidden, secret, or beyond control. Ninth house. How lucky are you going to be? Check your ninth house. The ninth house is a very auspicious house. It represents luck, higher education, beliefs, religion, and long distance travel, ceremonies related to status, upliftment, legal matters, justice, prayers, father and fatherly figures, mentors, and spiritual journeys are all seen from this house. 10th house. Will you be a CEO, a star, or stuck in the cubicle? 10th house reveals it. The 10th house represents karma, career, profession, and public image. It shows fame, authority, influence, and recognition. Your relationship with bosses, government, and authority figures is also seen from the 10th house. 11th house. Will your dreams come true or will your wish list stay empty? Check your 11th house. The 11th house represents friendships, networks, social circles, hopes, wishes, and gains. It shows income from work, promotions, bonuses, achievements, community work, NGOs, and social causes. It also reflects your ability to connect with larger groups. 12th house. Will you get a foreign travel opportunity or opportunity to settle abroad? The 12th house knows. The 12th house represents losses, expenses, spirituality, and detachment or ultimate liberation. It also represents your long term investments, foreign travel, subconscious mind, private life, and bedroom life. It is house of letting go and the unseen, the places where you get into isolation like hospitals, jails, and asylums, also represented by 12th house. Whatever I have discussed here is just the basics. Each house represents many more things, and you can write an entire booklet on just one house. But at a basic level, these are the things you should know. I hope you liked the video. We will meet again in the next video.